What's cracking, YouTube? My name is AFarCryAway with all the Killing Floor 2 news you may or may not actually want to hear. Today, or rather yesterday, Tripwire released another update on what they're doing to give some community feedback on the upcoming perk overhauls and system changes. Before we get into that, actually, they've already showed a concept weapon for the Firebug perk. It's called the Caulk and Burn. I'll go ahead and throw a picture of that up on the screen right now for you guys to see in all of its beautiful concept-y glory. Alright, so let's go ahead and read through some of the bullet points. I'll try to put this on the screen as well for a little bit. And I'll leave a link to it in the description below, so if you'd like to see it for yourself, or maybe if I read like an illiterate 4th grade child, you can actually look at it yourself. Alright, Melee is getting general refinement and additions. Zed Teleport. Revamp this system so that it serves the intended purpose without breaking illusion too much. I guess, you know, everyone's been complaining about the Zed Teleportation, and how that's affecting gameplay. Alright, next is Zed Spawn Sounds, looking at a way to deal with the fact that some people love them, others hate them. I'm interpreting from this that's when these Skrakes and the Flesh Pounds spawn in, that people don't like how it cuts out the music, maybe? Player Grab, looking at ways to deal with the fact that some people love it and others hate it. Yes, I personally don't have a problem with the Player Grab. Yes, it's very annoying and it has gotten me killed on harder difficulties before, but it's nothing that you can't avoid if you're a good player. Circle Strafing, we need to react to the fact that it's really exploity, not exciting gameplay. I agree. The problem is if you go play Killing Floor 1, Circle Strafing wasn't a thing, and in a way I think the game made you rely on your teammates' firepower more because of it. Alright, Large Zed and Boss Gameplay, refining this in general to make it more obviously skill-based and exciting. So I guess they're trying to tweak the bosses so that maybe it makes it more of a skill-based engagement rather than just kind of what it is now, which is sort of just hammering away at health. Alright. Communications, increased available options. Alright. Weapons, look for ways to improve on the M4 Eviscerator. Alright, I agree the Eviscerator needs some help. Input, add more options in the options menu. More is better. Alright, gameplay, looking at the wave intensity peaks and troughs. Okay, so basically, I did hear a lot of complaints about, like, you know, on the 10 wave mode versus the 4 wave mode, the difficulty scale at which each one is, and how many Zeds are in each wave. I will agree that if you're going to do something like a Hell on Earth achievement, you should do it on, I'd say do it on shortwave, because, you know, you're investing less time into it for one, and two, it's like, it kind of feels easier than the 10 wave mode. Alright. And yeah, so those are all of the system mechanic changes that they're going to make. They also said that they're looking into the existing perks and examining them for potential updates. These updates include moving skills around in the unlock tree, the change of some skills to passive unlocks, and the introduction of new skills to complete redesign overhauls of perk systems. They say we are looking at what skills the players like, what they don't like or don't understand, and what they are actively using or not. Currently, the Berserker is receiving the most attention. Yes, that is the perk being overhauled. And many are in a state of flux as we trial some things in the house. Our perk design doc is going through several iterations as items are discussed, tossed out, trialed, and implemented. Some of these changes may take a while before they are public facing, others may show up in our next update. Given the amount of feedback we've had across so many topics, we're not just changing single numbers and throwing out daily updates. That would just confuse the feedback even more. We're looking at each system, i.e. a perk, as a whole, figuring out what is driving each bit of feedback and planning out coherent solutions, so it takes a bit longer to plan, code, and test. I am actually okay with this. I kind of am in the camp of, I know a lot of guys are getting pissed at the game for not having like very frequent updates, but I think the end result is more important than what we have right here, right now, as this is an early access title. So if you're like me and you're in it for the long haul, you're going to appreciate the extra time spent on making these perks balanced, because you do feel it. Like, the game is very perk reliant and class reliant, and if they fuck up the classes, you know, and the Berserk is fucked right now, guys. Like, it's not worth playing, in my opinion. I mean, you're not getting anything out of that class. The only advantage I've heard, and I haven't even tried this, is if you throw a Zerk grenade while your teammate's getting like drained, when Hans grabs them, it'll actually get him to let go. That's the only thing that makes him, like, the Berserk better, in my opinion. Like, you can pretty much run melee as a medic and do better. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, that's the developer update and feedback yesterday, and there's the new weapon. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to stay up to date on all Killing Floor 2 news, updates, opinions, and gameplays, feel free to subscribe, or even like the video. Yes, do that too. God damn it. All right, love you guys. Peace out.